is it not coming? Oh, there it is.
Welcome back to another video. As you saw in the past video, we digged out all the trenches and now it's the time to install the pipes, and this is where we're going to start from. This is our entrance hall, and up here is going to go pipe to the bathroom, which is going to be upstairs. So we need to start by putting in the sewage pipe. The water is here. We put the brand new water pipe so we don't use that old one that goes like way too long. So we have a new one, and the pump is actually going to go in here as well. We're going to insulate it and put the pump in there. But for now, we have to put the sewage pipe, which is quite important for the system to be working. And yeah, we have cleared everything up already. Take this off and go down there and start drilling in the new sewage pipe. This is going to be an adventure, so let's get started. Is he giving me a shovel?
Yeah.
Well, it is a pretty big layer we did, no? After very long messing around with the drilling roughly 12 holes all around, then hammering it out. The hammering actually was quite easy because I did so many holes, it kind of just collapsed in, so I did it pretty easily. And now we can put the pipe in. Of course I did it a lot bigger so we can fit the pipe in, and also to make it angled because I drilled it pretty straight. I didn't drill it at an angle. I was just, you know, couldn't even move down there, so I couldn't even drill at an angle. So we're gonna make it now at an angle, and hopefully also next to it is gonna go the water pipe. It should fit no problem. It looks like plenty of space. And then we're just gonna foam it in place. I don't know if a better way of holding it in place, but it's gonna be foamed, and then outside here is gonna be all under dirt, so in theory it can't physically move after. So the foam is just in theory just to seal the hole, also to provide some insulation. And here it is not so deep, so we will have to add some insulation around the pipe, just so the frost doesn't get to it, but it should be perfectly fine with some insulation. And then after that it drops down pretty quickly, down in the 1 meter. So let's put this pipe in and start connecting them up and then burying down the pipes. Level here is perfect, level goes perfectly down.
Easier?
Definitely, yeah.
Down.
Check level. So we are digging it a bit deeper because here I just dig the exact height, but here it's a flat slope. So we need to go a bit lower just to create the perfect angle. We are doing it exactly by the book. We have on every meter 3 centimeter drop, and we're measuring with 2 meters, so 6 centimeter drop. And yeah, that's a perfect angle of the flow. Nothing gets behind, nothing is overflowing, nothing is too stale. So I think that's gonna be perfect. So, but digging it by this much, it's probably gonna end up quite a lot at the end. So we're gonna try to measure it, put one pipe, measure it, just to do it exactly as much as we need, so we don't end up digging too much. So yeah.
Here we can put you a graphic of what we found. And yeah, how we're going.
Of the flow and not flow, and positive, negative, and...
Yes, and also like the angle and how to measure it, because that's what we were Googling, like how to measure the actual angle.
Yeah.
So we can put you also photo here in case you're interested. That's what we're following.
Okay, let's put the next pipe and see if we are going good. Maybe I need to add some dirt.
Okay. Yeah, let's not overdo it and then needing to add dirt.
No, because if we overdo it here, at the end it's gonna be a lot more.
Yeah, no. Let's just do it slowly and perfect. Do we have to cut it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, barely. So we changed this angle from 30 to 50. Much better. That's pretty good.
Nice. So it's the next day. As you saw in the darkness, I was messing around till 11 to get that done because I did not feel like being on the floor there again today. But I do have to do another job, which is to cement this pipe in. After we have laid out all the pipes and we're not moving it, I'm going to cement it in. And then we're going to start putting the dirt after it is dry. Probably in an hour of the dryness, you can start putting the dirt. It's not really going to bother it. And yeah, that will be done. Then it's not much left. We have only till there to go. And then after we have to dig further inwards. But that's how far we want to go so we can close this yard. Because we also need to get the baler for doing some bales. So we need this yard closed. And yeah, this is kind of getting close to being done. So I'm pretty happy with that. And that was the hardest part because that was so deep down. That's 1.10 meters in the ground. So it's a bit deeper than when we started. We started only at 70 and ended up at 1.10 meters. That's just kind of the natural slope, how you have to go, just to keep the flow going. But yeah, let's get the rest of the pipe in, cement it, and be done with this.
No, actually we need to put a water pipe as well.
And the water pipe also needs to go in, yes, that's true. But that should be pretty easy, that's really easy. So we've gotten that far, we got till there, and then I started digging further, but this is going to be another video since we have to dig all the way in and add also drainage. That's going to connect right there with the connection we have. So that's going to be, the drainage is going to be a lot higher and then covered by stones just to drain the water from here because we have the wood in here and usually it floods. So we're going to just try to get that water away. And now we're going to move on and put the water pipe in. So let's go do that and see if we can get it till here and leave it here as well because we haven't finished digging. So, and also we're going to have a split going to the goat house, but that we're not going to film now. And I'm going to dig only a bit in just so we can cover up this sewage pipe and leave just the water pipe out so I can keep digging it after later on whenever I feel like it. So we have gotten to the point where the water pipe needs to split off to go to the goat barn, and I need to dig just a ditch at least till here, somewhere to put the water pipe in. And this one only needs to be 70 centimeters deep since that's the frost line. Don't need to be deeper than that. The drainage just adds up deeper because you're going slope. And I need to take this dirt, I'm going to put some of it in there, just because I don't feel like putting it from here to somewhere further, because it needs to end up in the ditch anyway. So I'm just going to bury the pipes a bit.
Yep.
And then we have to walk them off to stuff them a bit as well.
So we actually forgot to test to see how good it works.
If it works.
It should work.
Kind of messy.
Okay, do I go fast? Why is it not coming? Oh, there it is. I think that's a good flow, no?
Yeah, it's good. It's a pretty difficult one for a pipe now.
So now we're gonna do a test, a poop test. With an apple.
Take my poo-poo?
Apple, pretend.
What? Wash very good. Okay, go check.
Okay, I'm running.
it works, and yeah, we don't need to keep testing it. That's perfectly fine. We also need to make a lid for here, so it's not gonna stay with these roof tiles. This is how we found it, but we want to make the lid. You can of course buy the lid, but you can also just make it in case you want a hatch, and you can kind of access it and pump it out. In our case, it doesn't need pumping, it flows away and distributes, so we don't need pumping, and we have added bacteria, so it breaks everything down. It's pretty much water in there. It breaks down super fast, and it is also quite deep, so it can hold quite a lot. And in 4 years, it has not gotten any higher level or worse. So sewage system working perfectly like it's supposed to. It's supposed to break down and process. You're not supposed to pump it. You're supposed to pump it if something's wrong and not working correctly. So yeah, now we can cement around and close the hole. And we're also gonna go dig there. So we're kind of all over the place. We need to do a lot of jobs before we can fully put the dirt back on. So we have our pipes in, we have the cable in, everything is in. We have reached a point where we need to keep digging inwards and add the drainage. So right here is going to connect the drainage. So all the water from the roof is actually going to go in this drainage. We're not doing it all along. It's going to go inside, from inside, because the inside is the deepest point, and also underneath the wood. So our wood storage is not wet. And a bit under the concrete is also going to go. So we'll see how much we have if we do all of it or if we cut it. But that's going to drain this whole area, and it's also going to keep our pipes more clean because it's going to run this rainwater through the sewage system, which means the sewage system is going to get a lot more water, which means it's going to dilute it more, and it means it's also going to spread out the liquidness more out, more easier, instead of sitting so long and taking so long to get you know, to a point or where the liquid flows away. That's kind of what I'm hoping. I hope I'm not adding too much water in the sewage system, but realistically in the middle of the winter, insane amount of water is added there anyways from all around the ground and everywhere. So I don't think we're adding something new to the sewage system. I think it deals with it all the time. And we might need to redig a new sewage pipe to the second sewage tank, the kind of the wet one, which receives only water that overflows on the top. And this sewage system, the pipe looks like it's only 5 centimeters instead of like this one's, which are 110. So 110 millimeters, so 11 centimeters. So we might do the same thing there, but next year if we see that we have a problem with the water not flowing away. But for now it is flowing away, and it's flowing away all the way across, so it's working good. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna see you next time when we're actually closing this up, putting the sewage, the drainage in, and getting a bit closer to being done with this, because I'm kind of sick of digging at this point. But yeah, we did it, and we didn't pay for an excavator. So maybe in future we can buy an excavator.
Yeah, we could save up for an excavator.
Yeah, hopefully.